I'm Ivana Belamaric. I'm a psychologist from Sirius, Center for Psychological Counseling, Education and Research, and I will talk about confidentiality and its limits. When young people choose to share something personal with us, it is often a sign of trust. They may talk about difficulties at home, conflicts with their friends, anxiety, relationships, or experiences they have never shared with anyone else. How we respond in those moments can either strengthen or weaken that trust. This is why confidentiality is one of the most important principles in youth work. Young people need to know that they can speak openly without worrying that everything they say will immediately be shared with others. Confidentiality creates emotional safety. It encourages openness, honest communication, meaningful relationships. However, confidentiality is not absolute. There are situations in which our responsibility to protect young person becomes more important than keeping information private. These situations include concerns about self-harm, suicide risk, harm to another person, abuse, neglect, or any other safeguarding concern where someone's safety may be at risk. This is why it is so important to explain the limits of confidentiality from the very beginning of the relationship. Not only when a difficult situation arises, you can tell young person something like this. Most of what you tell me will stay between us. But if I become worried that you or someone else is not safe, I may need to share that information with people who can help protect you. Being honest about these limits does not reduce trust. In fact, it usually strengthens it because young people know exactly what they can expect. Another important point is that when information does need to be shared, it should always be shared respectfully and only with the people who genuinely need to know. Whenever possible, involve young person in the process. Explain what will happen, who will be informed, and why. This helps them feel respected and reduces feelings of fear or betrayal. It is also important to remember that youth workers are not expected to deal with serious safeguarding situations alone. If you are concerned about young person's safety, follow your organization's safeguarding procedures, consult your supervisors, document the situation according to your organization's policies. Seeking support is not a sign of weakness. It is part of ethical and professional practice. Perhaps the most important message to remember is this: confidentiality is not about keeping secrets at any cost. It is about protecting trust while also protecting people. Young people deserve both privacy and safety, and one of our responsibility as youth workers is to help them understand that these two principles go hand in hand.